In front of you is the Mara Auto Imports, ready to present to you the 2017 Toyota Mark X 250S4, else coded as GRX 130. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. First of all, apologies for the wet car we have today. We blame Mother Nature and this government. The Mark X has been one of the most popular sedans in the Kenyan market, receiving both praises for being a reliable and reputable Toyota sedans, and also receiving banter for being a rear-wheel drive heavy car that gets stuck on wet grass. However, not this one, and we will tell you why in a few. Let's begin the review by digging a bit into the history of this car. The Mark X was birthed in 2004 by the Mark II, which was introduced 6 decades earlier in 1968, a year after Kenya got independence. The goal of the introduction of the Mark X was to appeal to the youthful millennials or Generation Y of the time, hence the name Mark X, which sounds pretty cool and energetic. You can think of it as a Mark X for the Gen Y. Since then, the Mark X has been through 2 generations with several improvements, facelifts, and introduction of trims and sports version as well. The last of the Mark X rolled off the production line in Japan in 2019 as Toyota ended its production at that time. That was just a shallow history. For more of the history of this car, we will release a video soon to this YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and then like and share the video as well. Support local content, guys. Thank you. Swiftly moving on, the one we have here is a facelifted 2017 model. You can tell the stark differences of this and your kawaida Mark X from a distance. The first noticeable thing you see is a differently styled headlight units which houses 3 elements of LEDs. They pretty much mimic Mercedes-Benz headlights, just that they don't jostle around when the car is turned on. Another difference is the differently styled X logo on the grille, which is a very simple grey X mapped behind a transparent plastic, as compared to the normal X, which is chrome and has extensions over the grille. Another pretty cool difference is the color, which is not so common on Mark X's found in our region. The name of the color is True Blue Mica Metallic. The rest of the body styling is pretty much the same as the kawaida Mark X, which we see around. If you want to see a more fancy Mark X, check out the Mark X GRX, the GR Sports or the GS, and the GRMN, which adds a bit of flavor to the styling. Let's talk about the powertrain. Again, when it comes to the powertrain, there's a slight difference compared to the normal X. This one comes with an all-wheel drive system, hence the name 4 at the end of the vehicle model name. So with this, you can be sure you won't get stuck on wet grass with the help of a traction control system it comes with. The all-wheel drive system gets its power from a 2500cc naturally aspirated petrol engine in the V6 configuration. The engine is a DOHC 4GR FSC and provides up to 212 horsepower and 243 Newton meters of torque. Fortunately enough, this does not come with the CVT transmission as on the usual Mark X. This has the normal traditional automatic transmission with 6 gears. Of course, the automatic transmission can go manual with the help of the gear selector or the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. Fuel economy wise, the V6 engine is quite a petroholic, as it consumes up to 7.5 km per liter on a heavy foot. That means you'll be ready to spend a little more at the petit. In the interior, nothing special is happening in here. A typical Toyota interior. You have dual zone climate controls, the infotainment system, which of course is outdated for modern times. That is why you see a lot of Mark X owners replace them with aftermarket Android systems. You have sporty fabric seats which are also heated, several storage cabins which are very practical, your drive mode buttons to tell you that this car can be a sporty car or handle snow seasons. As you can see, the car has traction control and eco mode set right for you here. Being a mid-size sedan, the rear room is spacious, with enough legroom and headroom for average height Homo sapiens sapiens. The middle seat converts to an armrest with cup holders in case of a middle passenger or mtu wa kuomba lift. It will be quite an uncomfortable ride because of the huge bump going through the center of the car. As a typical sedan, the boot space is big enough to serve you just right. Also, Underneath, you will get a spare wheel tire just in case things go south during your long road trips to Mount Ololokwe. If you watched our last car review, you will remember that I mentioned the Mark X as the competitor to the Nissan Skyline and the Mazda Atenza sedan. Today, I will just mention the other trim models within this production period that may tickle your fancy. This is the Toyota Mark X 250S. Then we have the Mark X 250G. Then you have the sports variants named as the Mark X 250 RDS and the Mark X 250G GR Sport or GS. And then finally we have the Toyota Mark X GRMN, which is a special sports trim made by Gazoo Racing Development in a limited production of 350 units in 2019. All the sports variants have over 300 horsepower from a 3500cc V6 engine and carry a heavier price tag as well. Talking of price tag, the 2017 models are locally stocked at 2.7 to 3 million shillings in the Kenyan market. You can also import similar models from around 2.5 million Kenyan shillings. The sports variant will go as high as 3.5 million bob, and the price goes higher as the production year goes higher. This has been it from us. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. If you did, like the video and also leave a comment below for interactions. See you next time. Adios.